Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily Monday. Des here, of course, who's up for some Monday motivation. Never miss a Monday. Really looking forward to another week. I've had a fantastic weekend. I said to you on DOdaily towards the end of last week that I was going to have a couple of days rest. That's what I've done. Really enjoyed the sunshine. Went by the river, sat there and just soaked it all in. Finally the showers have stopped, but we are promised them this week, so yeah, really enjoyed getting that in. Sat back, listened to the cricket on the radio. I know some of you might think that's a bit strange, but really enjoyed that. You know it made me think, to be honest. I talk a lot about taking the positives and what we can do, how we can look at it in a positive way. And the cricket was fantastic because I forgot the whole sort of thing about the crowd not being there. When I've watched the football and the cricket and all the sport, I love all sports, but when I've watched it since lockdown, it's just lost something with the crowd not being there. But again, listening to it on the radio, it was really enjoyable. It was a close game, it was ebb and flow, so really enjoyable. Really enjoyed it. 2 days I spent doing that, so that's my thing, of course. I know not everybody would enjoy that, but really enjoyed it after quite a busy week. I was off all week. We went to see different things. We met up with friends and family, and whilst all that was really enjoyable and nothing too exciting, nothing that put us out too much, but it kept us busy in the early part of the week, and we really needed that rest towards the end of the week, and I've really sort of feel recharged and ready to go again. So really looking forward to this week. Of course, this time every Monday, what I try and do is let you know what's happening within the Do Running community through DOdaily, and of course the focus on each episode during the week. What I like to do is ask you to get involved by using the hashtag that's attached to each day. So today, of course, is Monday Motivation. I'll speak a little bit at the end of the video about that, but of course, tomorrow we've got the solidarity session, the Do Running City Slicker solidarity session. Really nice get together where virtually people within the community get out, do some activity, take part, running, walking, cycling, a home workout, anything you want to do. Really enjoyable again last week. Lots getting involved and different people, lots of regulars, lots of different people. But the beauty of it is you can get involved wherever you are. We're inviting everybody into this. All we ask is that you tag us in. You don't have to do that even, and do it at 6:30. Of course, that's not essential, but if just doing it at the same time is kind of what makes it, it makes it really enjoyable. It makes people really sort of feel part of that City Slickers group we've built here in more normal times, and it's really doing the trick for some. Posted that in the closed Facebook group today, so look that up. Then we've got Wednesday workout. I've posted that again already. An idea came to me earlier this week, and one or two alterations with that, but looking to do a challenge over August on a Wednesday, so the next 3 Wednesdays, where I'm asking the guys to go out, take part in activity and find all the road signs A to Z, take a selfie, post them up, we'll share them as well, tag in Wednesday workout, tag in Do Running 19 and at DOdaily 2020, and we'll get those shared. And again, it's just, there are 2 ways of really getting the week going. Of course, it'd be great if you can get out today. I was up at 5:30 I was out at 6:30. I was up at 5:45 this morning. Really been talking about making an effort to get up and get out early, get into a real health kick, get into my running again, and that the pain subsided somewhat in the last couple of weeks, and I'm feeling really confident about that. Last Monday I spoke about my own lack of confidence, and how even spreading the message, sometimes I need that reassurance, and I need to sort of reassure myself that it's important. So I've taken some really big steps this week, despite struggling to get to sleep. That's always been my problem. I made sure I got up early. I arranged to meet somebody at 6:30, and we got out. It wasn't the quickest 5k in the world, it was a case of getting out there, getting a run in, looking at what I'm doing in terms of eating and trying to be a bit more healthy, and I really want to use the last part of my 100-day abstaining from alcohol to focus on losing a bit of weight to sort of make it completely worthwhile, and that's what I try and do. So I was up early this morning, I'm out again walking. You can get out still, you really can get out for a walk. You know, it's really warm at the moment, so make sure you take a drink and take plenty of water on board. But you can get out there today. If you really can't, use the Tuesday or Wednesday to get the week going. Do you know, it's just about getting some activity, and as soon as you do one piece of activity, you'll come back, you'll feel all the benefits, you'll feel fantastic. It might help with sleep and getting up early and organising yourself. That's how I try to plan my day around the activity, because the activity is the bit I really enjoy. So if I organise myself around that, I really tend to have a good day. And that's why I always say never miss a Monday. Getting up early, get my running, get out doing my video, and I feel like I'm on it for the rest of the week, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming. If I don't get out on Monday, I feel a bit sorry for myself, and we all know how that can feel. You can sort of slump back, and one day leads into 2 days, and 2 days leads into 4 days, and before you know it, the week's gone and 2 weeks have gone. For as much running as I've done in the last 5 years, for as much activity, you know, I was looking back today at all my activity through Strava, you know, to times when what I really want to get back to, when I was really fast and really and it was really spurring me on to get back there, you know, and it's been a bit of a slog in the last couple of years through being ill and injured, but by getting up, getting out, then focusing on what I want, you know, is really important. I went through all those times, all those runs, looking at them, what I did, you know, and all the achievement that came with that as well. Half marathons, ultras, all these things that came along. It was kind of like a flyby visit to my running journey. That word again, journey. But that's kind of what it's been. So it was really important for me to do that, you know, and really sort of think of what I want. Because like I say, after last week, as much as I love this, as much as I love passing the message on, was I actually focusing enough on me? And that's really what I need to do right now. That's not going to stop anything else I'm doing. But by getting up early, using that extra bit of time in the morning, it means I can focus on what I'm doing, really plan for myself, and then deal with all the things that come. Like I say, get involved in those Tuesday and Wednesday workouts. They're really good, and the Wednesday one is through the Do Running Trent Bridge group, which is a really unique social setup. You know, we like to say more than just a running club when we're doing it in normal times, and it really is that. People don't just run, they'll socialise after. You know, there's a lot of chatting, a lot of inspiring and motivating, a lot of encouragement for those who might not be as quick as the others, or those who are doing epic things. They get a lot of congratulations, and everybody's the same. And that's what we're trying to recreate through the lockdown, is just that team spirit. Do you know, the challenge, like I say, is to go out and sort of find these road signs over a 3-week period. On a Wednesday, get a selfie, get it on Strava or any other apps you're using, and then we'll make a log, and hopefully we can complete them all. I am offering up a small prize, a place at the Robin Hood half marathon next year. Of course we can't do it this year, it is on sale now. If anybody gets involved elsewhere and takes part and completes the challenge to the rules that are set in the closed Facebook group, you'd have to check that up, of course. I will offer up a race place where they live, you know, if they get drawn out to be the winner. So it's just small incentives. Somebody said to me today, and it's absolutely fair enough what they said. I totally agree with them, that they don't do this kind of thing for the incentives. But if we can do that, if we can offer something, you know, I said last week, not everybody's out there doing something different, so it's important for me to keep encouraging the guys. You know, the guys who've missed out on a marathon, or the guys who are struggling, don't have to sort of ram down anybody's throat what I'm doing and why I'm doing it all the time individually. But if we can do things that kind of cover all bases, you know, and keep people active, keep mileage high, keep people sort of feeling part of a team, all these things matter in what we do, and those two activities, the Tuesday and the Wednesday, are really good for that. Moving on from that, of course, on Thursday, it's your questions answered. Always love receiving the questions. It's one of my favourite sort of videos that I do it live. So as much as I keep saying I'm getting out of my comfort zone, even more so, I don't plan anything, I'm going to say, to be honest, but kind of stuck on the spot a little bit on a Thursday. If some questions did come in, I asked you guys to let me know one sort of benefit last week. I always leave it at the end with I throw a question back to you guys, and was looking for some real positivity, because I just felt the negatives from the situation were just starting to set back in. I mentioned that a few times at the end of last week. So what I wanted you to do, guys, was just fill the sort of comments and the post attached to the video with all positive comments of why this situation, why the worldwide coronavirus has actually worked in your benefit. For me, it's setting up DOdaily, having the confidence to stand here and do this. Still sneak off to find quiet spots because I'm not that confident, but it's doing something like this and keep putting myself out there, making different sort of posts, advertising what we're doing. All these things, while some people might be uncomfortable with it, it's a real plus for me. It's really building my confidence, and it's leading on already. It's leading on to new things. So I can't be any more grateful for this, and whilst the situation's awful, it absolutely is, and it's restricting us so much, and it's so frustrating. It's a little thing sometimes, isn't it? But what I'm asking you guys is just post that one positive. I've seen some great comments already. One lady said something about it, she's realised how mature the children are. Another lady mentioned that they'd gone and got a dog. Those things are brilliant. They're fantastic things at any time. So when we all need a bit of inspiration and a bit of a kick up the backside, it's absolutely fantastic to hear that stuff. So please keep them coming with your questions. I'll be posting through the DOdaily Instagram channel all week what's available. Thursday thoughts, tag them in, and I'll pick those up from that, all the comments. So really looking forward to that. A great session last week. I gave a bit of an update on how we plan to sort of come through the lockdown, so that's worth a look as well. Just a few little nuggets in there of what we plan to do. So if you can get involved, that's great. And then of course Friday, I wake up to walk. Love that part of the week. Really take the pace off. Managed to crack getting up early on a Friday, but hopefully I'll be into a great routine by then this week. I'll be fully sort of used to getting up. I'm normally tired, I'm normally walking around like a zombie, but hopefully this week I won't be, because I'll be into a great routine, and that's what I've been working to. Keep saying, guys, it's not easy, it's not straightforward. I'm not standing here trying to tell anyone what to do. I'm just trying to be pragmatic, I guess, a pragmatic approach into sort of dealing with things and how we can do things bit by bit. With this sleep thing, I've really had to break it down and focus on how I can do this to allow myself that time. Guilty of complaining about not having enough time or being too busy, and this was the only way of putting it right. And bit by bit, I feel like I've just got there, and I've not cracked it yet. Like I said, I'm hoping by Friday to be a lot more sort of, to have cracked it, to have done it every day, to have got up early, to have run every day and do all these things I want to do, and really work at getting back to that point I used to be. And that word's important, really, isn't it? Pragmatic, because that's the approach of DOdaily. We're not trying to scare anybody into doing too much activity. I work with the guys at Get Out, Get Active Nottingham and their Stay Safe, Stay Active campaign, and all we want to do is offer options, give people the option. Lots of things have been closed down, lots of things are unavailable, all the frustrations I've been talking about. But what we can still do is try and motivate and inspire each other, and that's all we're trying to do. So all I'm trying to do through DOdaily is just get people going. We don't like to force the message, but sometimes I'll be constant with a message, because not everybody gets it straight away. That's fair enough, but if you keep passing that message on, if you keep talking. I said on Friday I'd love somebody to have been banging this message across to me 20 years ago. Paying for a lot of that now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing too seriously wrong in that, but I'm not as fit as I'd like to be. I have to really monitor it, and it's just these little things all the time. And the more we can do, the more we can look after ourselves and be on top of things when things come. And it, like I say, that pragmatic approach, and that's really important, isn't it? It's just about really giving it a go. I look back at the Saturday selfie, and of course we'll have another one of those this week. Throw it back to you guys at the end of the video on a Friday to send your pictures in, to do something different. Of course, I've mentioned the weather already. It was fantastic over the weekend. I asked the guys to get their sunny selfies in. You know, absolutely fantastic again. They make for really colourful, really colourful social media. People are looking in, going, look how much fun that is. Do you know? And all it is just us getting out there and doing what we do. Of course, we reap the benefit, but even if it's not that major lung busting run, do you know, that PB, do you know, other people will see it and think it's so much better than it probably is. But if that's enough to get them out, then that's enough. That's all we need to do. Do you know, one person sees that, do you know, it's worth it. And that's what's really important. I just wanted to kind of let you know of that approach today. Do you know, I spoke exactly about what Do Daily is and what Do Running Community is all about last week, but today I wanted to sort of let you know how I'm approaching this, how I'm sort of dealing with my things. It's not easy for me, do you know. We touch on mental health at times, and again, without scaring people, do you know, mine's not perfect. I can say I'm fine, do you know, and we're all guilty of saying that when we're not feeling fantastic. But over a period of time, if you do the right things, you can really help that, do you know. And you, like I say, it's about approaching it when it does go south, when it does go wrong, do you know. And that's what's really important, isn't it? And I just think that's the message today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Of course, I'm putting myself out here and I love doing it. If you like it, if you love what they are, please subscribe, like, share on social media. Really love to get an audience and people watching and people contributing in the future. So that's what I'm building towards, like I say, a structure of episodes. So for now, guys, you've still got time. Get out there and get in that activity, or join us for the activity tomorrow or Wednesday. We'd love to see you. We'd love to see your pictures. Just doing it.